So we were sleeping, and when I opened my eyes, it was dark, and I could feel this heavy thing on top of me. I tried to move, I couldn't move, and after that, this thing had its way with me. And I tried screaming, no one could hear me.
Was it a male?
It was a male. It was a male. This thing was sleeping with me. I tried screaming like no one heard me.
Though that woman was next to you.
Or even though she was next to me.
I've been through hell and back, nobody by my side, nobody to console me, nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man got trauma, but then you got longer. I've been through hell and back, nobody by my side, nobody to console me, nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man got trauma, but then you got longer.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie and welcome back to another episode of To Hell and Back. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and say hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now my ninjas, if you also have a story to share and you'd like to come and share your story on To Hell and Back, there will be numbers here. Just send a WhatsApp message and my team will get back to you. And if you also want to start your own podcast or you want to start your content creation journey, contact the same numbers. Mopandi Studios is here for you. We can shoot, edit, post, do every single thing for you. All you have to do is just come, shoot, and go home, and we'll handle the rest. Now, my ninjas, today we are actually here with the gorgeous, very quiet, I must add, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to Helen Beck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Ne?
Yes.
You're so quiet.
I am. I am quiet. I'm a very quiet person.
Ne? I feel like, okay, because when I got here, I was like, are you angry at me? What happened? But I was about to say that, okay, maybe you're just a quiet
Yeah,
person.
I'm a very quiet person.
You're an introvert.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and start and let's just get to know who is Cynthia. Where were you born? Siblings, husband, kids?
Okay, my name is Cynthia Sonkosi. I was born in Carltonville. I was raised there in Carltonville. I am a firstborn of 3. I have a sister and a brother. Yeah, that's who Cynthia is.
Do you have any kids?
I don't have kids
yet.
Not married yet.
Not married yet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So, please just let me know. Did you grow up in a family, in a household where both your mom and dad were present?
Yes. I grew up in a very loving home. We didn't have much at home, but my parents made sure that all our necessities were provided for. It was a very loving home.
Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. And please tell me, like, what is your experience being the firstborn daughter?
Like being a firstborn daughter, it's like you are a deputy parent. Like, yeah. For me, I didn't enjoy my childhood and my teen years because I had to look after my siblings.
You have to babysit. You have to be like the mom.
Especially if both your parents are working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that's also one of the reasons why you don't have a kid yet? Like, I mean, you don't need to be married to have a child. We always advise be married first. But you could easily just have had a child out there and stuff like that. But do you think with being that firstborn where you know the responsibility?
Yeah, I think that's the reason. Yeah.
No. Yeah, because I'm asking you because I'm always so interested in knowing other firstborn daughters' experiences because I'm literally the same. Like when I think of motherhood, all I think of is money, this and that, taking care, doing this and that. And I'm like, guys, I've been mothering for so many years. Like, I just want to rest.
Especially now that my younger brother is 6 years old. So I'm literally like a mother to
You
him.
are. There is no way. No, that one,
So,
I know you
yeah.
definitely are. Oh, okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the story. The reason why you wrote to us.
Yes. So I wrote to Helen back today because I want to share my story. I went through hell. And I think I am still going through a lot. Yeah, I try every day to stay strong, but yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So when I was 17 years old, I discovered that I had a spiritual calling. So my mom took me to church because a lot of weird things were happening. So I would wake up in the morning with marks on my body, and sometimes I would be sitting alone, but it wouldn't feel like I'm alone. So a lot of weird things were happening. So my mom took me to church, and then at church, that's where I discovered that I have a calling.
Okay.
So in matric, that's when the calling grew stronger because I really struggled with everything. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't do anything. So at night, I would hear people talking through my ears, drums. I was like, yo, everything. Nje. My friends, everyone turned their
They're back
backs
on
on
you.
me, and with my regarding my health as well, like it was deteriorating. So it was bad. It was bad. Um, and like it was so bad that my parents were stressing also, but they didn't believe that the gift was
There.
legit.
So now, you are saying that you couldn't sleep at night. Whenever you would sleep, would you have dreams?
I would have dreams. I would dream of water,
Okay.
animals,
Hmm.
all of the scary things. And I would see things that no one would see in the house. I would hear things that no one would hear in the house. So basically, it was like I was losing my mind.
When you would hear people talking, were they talking to you or were they talking amongst themselves?
They were talking to me.
What type of stuff would they say? And would this only happen at night?
It would happen at night because during the day, I would be with people sometimes, and it would happen a lot at night, right? I would hear voices. Some were threatening, saying, "We're gonna kill you," and I would hear drums, like, yeah, things like that.
And then whenever you see it, you said that you would never feel alone. You'd feel like you were with, like, basically there was a presence there, right?
Yes.
Was it a presence that was scary to you?
No,
Was it a comforting, or was it just like, okay, I feel I'm not alone?
it was some. It was comforting. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
like, I'm here to protect you.
Oh,
Even
okay.
when I walked from school, because I'm a very quiet person, so I didn't have much friends. So most of the time I would be alone. I would walk alone to school. So even when I was walking alone, it wouldn't feel like I am walking alone. It would be like someone is following me. Yeah.
Okay. So now your parents are, skeptical, I'm sure, on like, is
Yes,
the
they were.
calling real or not? And just to be specific, the church you went to was which church?
It was an apostolic church.
Okay.
Like your traditional
Oh,
churches.
Skubu.
Scoop, yes.
Oh, okay. Whew. No, I'm saying who because I went to that church for I think 5 years. Like Kerketa
Scoop.
Skubu and everything, and yeah, those drums. That's something else. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So after my matric, when I was in varsity, limo, I was struggling a lot. I was really struggling a lot. I was struggling to sleep. Like I couldn't cope. I couldn't juggle school and what was happening in my life. But I managed to do well at school. So in 2021, so my mom had this friend who had just came back from initiation school, who was now identified herself as a Sangoma.
Yeah.
Yes. So she convinced my parents that no, the gift is real. It's real. And this woman was so involved in our lives. Like she was kind of controlling my parents. Whatever that she said, they would do.
Was she your parents' friend or was she your mom's friend?
She was my mom's friend.
Okay.
Yes. So she managed to convince both my parents that no, she has a calling, and next year, after she finishes her degree, she will go Twasa, right? And then my parents came to me. They sat down with me, and we had the conversation. Okay, no, we are seeing that you are struggling, so we are thinking that next year you should go because we want to see you Luena Ule sharp. So I agreed, not knowing that. Yeah. So 2022 January, because she would say things like, if she doesn't go, she's gonna go blind. If she doesn't go, she will go deaf, or she will go missing. Like the water spirits will take me, and then I will go missing for years. So that thing instilled fear on my parents. So they're like, you have to go.
Did it also instill fear in you?
It did.
Okay.
It did, because imagine now I'm blind. You know. Yeah. So it did. So I agreed with that, and for me, I was like, okay, I will go there for like 6 months, then I will come back. It's nothing hectic, so I'll go. So January, I met with the Kobela, and when we met, she was like, you are running out of time. Like everything was rushed. So my parents were like, you will go, she will come in February because we're gonna have money in February. So she insisted that no, it's fine. Bring her anytime. It's okay. Even if she comes,
And then you
listen
pay
to
later.
you guys will pay later. And everything was rushed. Now they were told that no, she's running out of time.
You're running out of time of what? Of those stuff happening?
I'm running out of time. Maybe I will die. I don't know. Or I will go blind or whatever. Like she was like, she's running out of time. She has to come. So I went there. The first month, things were okay.
When you get there, please just walk me through the process of you just walking in there for the first time. What do you see?
So I was with my mom and aunt. So when we first walked in there, it was not the first time we went there, because we went and consulted the first time.
Okay.
And then she confirmed that indeed you have a gift and you are ready to initiate, right? And she was saying you are running out of time, right? So the first time when I went there, now going to initiate, I was with my mom and my aunt. We just got in there. She was like, we were like, okay, we have brought her here. And she was like, okay, it's fine. Because we had, like, she requested chickens,
Okay.
and we brought the chickens and everything that she requested.
Yeah.
Yes, we brought those things. But nothing much was done. They just communicating with the ancestors, letting them know that I am here now. I'm here to start the process of initiation. Yeah, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your mom left with your aunt.
Yes, they
And
left.
then you stayed. So when you got there, how many initiates were there?
It was the only one.
It was only you
at that time. That was the
Okay.
only one.
Okay.
So during that month before, there was like, because she said that month end, because remember my parents said we're gonna have money month end. She was like, okay, that month end we have to do a welcoming ceremony. So during that month it was okay. Like there were no red flags, everything seemed normal, and she was very nice to me. I thought she loved me. And after the welcoming ceremony, other two initiates then joined.
Okay.
So there was this man who was 50 something years old, and this woman was 40 something. And at that time I was 23. So according to Idlozi, I was the older one because I came there first.
Yeah.
So she never sat us down and told us the rules. So every time these two will fumble, I had to take the fall. She will insult me. She will shout at me. And I often asked her, why are you shouting at me, not them? Because, like, how do you discipline a 57-year-old man? How do you discipline a 47-year-old woman? These people are old enough to be my parents.
Your parents, yeah.
Yeah. So after that, like a month, and then they joined me. I think weeks after that, I woke up very emotional. I was crying. Like there was a voice in my head that kept on saying, "What are you doing here? You need to leave. What are you doing here?" So I woke up and I was crying. And then she came to me. And every time I cried, she would tell me, "You're not supposed to cry. Twasa na hali. Ulelang." So I woke up and I was crying. I told her that I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. I want to go home. She called the other Twasas who had graduated. She called this other woman.
Who's your mother's friend?
Who's my mother's friend. Like, she's sort of like a spiritual mother to me because I went in there
Through
because,
her.
yeah.
Okay.
They called her, they called my parents, and there was this one little son who was like a puppet. Yeah, Gobel.
From the two that came after you?
No.
Or the one that had graduated
They had
already?
graduated already. And then she came to me, she said, "You want to leave?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to leave." She told me that you can't leave. You know, if you leave this place, you're gonna go mad. You can't leave. And how it's and they started threatening me, "Hore, this woman came a vendor. Do you know the vendor ancestors? Do you know what they will do to you? You will suffer your whole life. This and this and that." So I decided that I will stay. I will enjoy the abuse. I will stay, and I stayed. And that was the biggest mistake. As time went on, I would dream of myself having sex with the males in the yard, which is her son and her husband. So with her son and the husband, I didn't tell her because it was going to be like, "O batla monna ka?" Or "You are here, utletse," you know. So, but there was this other old man who stayed there. And now I was starting to dream having sex with this old man, and it was frequent. So I went and told her that this is what is happening to me. She was like, "You're not the first Twasa to complain about this. There are other Twasas who left who were complaining about the same problem. So you're not the first one." So she was not bothered really. And one day,
But wait, she's saying You're not the first one to complain about this man. That man, who was he to her?
The man, she told us that it was a patient that family abandoned. Apparently, this man was a pastor at some church that they were practicing dark things. See those churches.
So she knows all that, and you are not the first person to complain about him, but she still keeps him in the yard.
That was my question. Like, I was asking myself the same thing.
Sure.
I'm not the first one. This is not the first time this thing is happening. But why is this man still here?
So she kind of like dismissed you?
Yeah, she did.
To say, it's normal. Even others complained about the same thing.
They complained about it, so it's normal. Chill. So, and most of the time I would sleep alone, right? And she would, because now we necessarily two. The man ran away.
Okay.
So it was like
you
me
and the woman.
This woman. So at times I slept alone because she separated us. When she's with her, she will tell her that, no, that one is bewitching you. The reason why you don't see any progress is because she's a witch. And when she's with me, she will tell me the same thing. No, I don't want you near her because she's bewitching you. She's jealous of you. This and this and that. So at times I would sleep alone. And one night we slept with the lights on in that house. One night I wake up and I feel that there is something on top of me. So I normally sleep on my belly. So I tried moving. I could feel this thing was heavy, you know. And when I open my eyes, I see it's so dark. For some weird reason because we slept with the lights on.
And you were alone in that room?
I was not alone that night. She slept with me because the husband was
away.
Was there. So her husband didn't stay with us. Gobela's husband, he would come month ends or fortnights. Okay. So when the husband is there, she will let us sleep together in the other room. And she'll sleep with the husband.
Okay, so the person you were sleeping with that night was the other Twasa.
Was the other Twasa.
Okay.
Yes. So we were sleeping, and when I opened my eyes, it was dark, and I could feel this heavy thing on top of me. I tried to move. I couldn't move. And after that, this thing had its way with me. And I tried screaming. No one could hear me.
Was it a male?
It was a male. It was a male. This thing was sleeping with me. I tried screaming like no one heard me.
Though that woman was next to you?
Or even though she was next to me. So after that, it left and I tried waking her up again. And then she was sleeping. And I couldn't sleep. First thing in the morning, the first thing I did was to go and put a kettle on, boil some water, and I woke her up. I was like, this is what happened last night. And I'm going to burn this man because I know it's him. And I went and confronted the man. He was like, no, it's not me. It's not me. And then there was, during that time, the whole commotion in the morning when the man was busy screaming, she woke up with the husband and she asked, what's going on? And I told her. And she was like, okay, come, let's consult with the bones. And we did that. After consulting with the bones, she was like, no, it's not this man. Someone is using him. And that was it.
I mean, I'm so sorry to, kind of, because I don't want to have you relive that experience, right? When you said after it was done, it left, did you hear a door open?
No.
So it was something spiritual?
It was something spiritual.
But you felt it in the physical?
I felt it in the physical because I was not sleeping, remember. My eyes were opened. but I couldn't see what was it, who was it. And at times I would wake up in the morning, she will tell me that I heard you screaming, I heard you fighting. I'm like, why didn't you wake me up? She would be like, I didn't want to disturb you. So a lot of things were happening in that house. And we had to keep quiet because we were scared that what she might do to us. And she would often praise herself, "Nah, I'm powerful. This and that, this and that, this and that." So I stayed there, even though those things were happening. And I couldn't tell my family about them.
The reason you didn't tell them, did you feel like maybe they would not believe you, or you just didn't want to stress them?
I didn't want to stress them because they could see that I was not okay. Every time my mom came, I would be crying. And on the other hand, she will be telling them, oh no, she's fine. She's doing well. You see this one, she's very smart. She's this, she's that. She's very fast. You see, she was saying all sorts of things. But to me, she was saying, she would tell me that no man will marry you. Yeah, she used to tell me that.
Lord forbid.
No man will marry a woman like you. And she used to ridicule us for
Why?
our
And then
looks.
she would say, a woman like you, like, how are you?
She used to say I'm stubborn because I questioned a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I would ask her, why is this happening? Why are we doing this? Why is this
happening?
Yeah.
She didn't like that.
She didn't like that.
But now when you had that experience, how many months had you been in?
I think it was a little over 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
And to that point, had you learned a lot from her about twassing? Like,
No, I wouldn't say I had learned a lot about tossing because the only thing we did was to throw bones, and she didn't use traditional medicine. So she will tell us, oh, I don't use the clary. So we used diwash. Right. So there wasn't much that we were doing other than the chores.
yeah.
Yeah. Washing her laundry, cleaning her house, doing this, doing that. So there wasn't much that we were doing
Spiritually wise.
Would
Would you wake up, go to the river? Were you gidding? Like,
we sometimes, I think we went to the river 3 times when I was there.
okay.
And with gidding, no, I wouldn't say we were doing that. No.
So the drums were not really playing as much.
They were playing, but not as much. Remember, she has to teach us everything. How to gidda, she can't gidda herself because she didn't initiate.
So if she didn't initiate, how is she initiating you guys?
She did not initiate. She claims that she's a self-initiate.
I mean, I know Sangoma, but from what I hear, from what I know, the drums, and the reason why you would say maybe you would hear drums is because from what I understand, like it's spiritually connected.
Yes.
And when you are really truly a traditional healer or a Sangoma, you don't even need to be taught how to gidda. The moment the drums play, you gidda. Like it's an automatic thing.
Yes. With the drums, she would hit the drums. The moment your Dlozi awakens, she would stop the drums. So we never got that full experience of Dlozi
taking over.
No, we never.
Did she ever give you a reason why she would always try to cut?
No. No, she didn't. She I don't know how to explain this, but she did not twasa herself, and yet she would tell us that she initiated a lot of people, and yet she did not initiate herself. I think Onarwetsi, she had istwalo.
Why was she like rich?
She was not rich.
Okay.
She was making money, but she couldn't use the money wisely. We were making money. We were making money. We had to make sure that clients come in. If there are no clients, we're going to be shouted on. Nothing is going well. You're not doing this right. We knew that, okay, she's broke, so she needs money. We have to go Patla and ask our ancestors to bring people in so that she can make money.
And then after you patla for people to come, people would come.
Yeah, they would come. They would come. So she loved money more than anything. And she didn't care how she gets it. Yeah. So one day we woke up after all the incidents that had happened. So we woke up one day, and normally when we wake up in the morning, we would throw bones. And we were throwing bones, and she looked at me and she was like, "Do you see what's happening here?" I'm like, "I can't see what's happening." And she looked at me again. She's like, "Can't you see?" Like, "No, I can't." She's like, "You're pregnant." "I'm pregnant." Like, "Yeah, you will tell me how did you get pregnant." I'm like, "What do you mean? I will tell you how did I get pregnant. I'm always here with you. 24/7, I'm here with you. What do you mean?" She was like, "Maybe you came in fully pregnant." So we throw bones for several days, and they would say the same thing.
That you're pregnant?
That I'm pregnant.
When she's throwing bones now, were you able to read bones?
Yes.
So you would actually see the bones saying you're pregnant?
I would actually see that they were saying I'm pregnant. So after that, she called my parents. My parents were called. They came, and there was a meeting. She said to them, "Your daughter is pregnant, and highly pregnant, so she needs to cleanse my ndumba. So I require a fine." She required a goat and other things. So she was like, "You need to cleanse my ndumba, and after that I will give you your daughter, and so that she goes home." And during that meeting, I couldn't even look at my mom into the eyes because I could see this woman was she was shattered, right? And Lina, she made me believe that I am pregnant, because I actually believed that I was pregnant. And after that, the other Twasa was like, "No, you're not pregnant. You are not pregnant. I will take you to the clinic. You are not pregnant." And then she took me to the clinic, and then it was confirmed that I'm not pregnant. When we came back from the clinic, she was like, "I care about you are pregnant." I'm like, "No, I'm not pregnant." She's like, "How come? Did they touch your stomach and feel that there is nothing?" I was like, "They can't do that. They will give you a pregnancy test, and then you test to ensure that you are really pregnant or not." She was like, "No, you are pregnant. You are pregnant. Your baby is hiding. The ancestors are hiding your baby. You are pregnant." And she wanted money. She wanted money.
So now, when you found out that you were not pregnant, going to the clinic, did you now then tell your mom? Were you able to communicate with your mother? Like, were you allowed to use your phone?
We were not allowed to use our phones, but I would use my phone
secretly.
And I called my mom and told her that I am not pregnant. Don't worry. You don't have to stress yourself. I am not pregnant. I will tell her to call you.
Mm.
And when we got home, I told my gorillas and said, please call my mom and break the news to her that I'm not pregnant because I know where she is.
She's
She is
stressed, right?
worried sick.
Mm.
She's like, no, I'll call your mom. Now she turned this whole thing and she said, I told you that you shouldn't talk to your parents. You shouldn't have told your parents that I said you were pregnant. I'm like, I didn't tell my parents. You are the one who called the meeting. What do you mean that I told my parents that I was pregnant? And she shouted at me.
Mm.
She shouted at me. After that, I was like, this woman hated me. She hated me. I remember a day prior to my homecoming. So I was going home.
Mm.
A day before I went home, I was with this little Twasa, the one who had graduated. So we were running errands and she was busy. We were busy like having a conversation. She was like, it's been over 6 months since I came back home, but I am not working. There are no clients coming in. And she was telling me all those things. And she was like, by the way, your Gobela said that when you are not going to work, when you will amount to nothing in life. She hates you. And I didn't think much of it because I was excited that I was going home. And I went home. When I got home, things were okay. The ceremony, the homecoming was okay. And then they left.
When did you come back?
I came back 2 July 2022.
2022. And then since then, how's your relationship with your Gobela?
There is no relationship.
So she never checked up on you. You've never gone back to her.
She would after I had graduated, but as time went, the relationship just
Died.
died.
And what about the woman who is your mom's friend, the one that was the reason why you went there?
She was coming at home, like they were still friends with my mom. The relationship was good because my mom had left her retail job. So when I came back home, she was unemployed, right? And the woman, they were still friends with the woman because things were not going well at home. When I got home, I actually found out that my parents were drowning in debts. Like they were drowning in debts.
How much plus minus would you say you spent in the 6 months that you stayed there with your Gobela?
More than 70. Yeah. Like including everything. Yeah.
So she did make a lot of money.
She did. She did make money.
Would you say maybe that's also one of the reasons why your parents, when you came back, they were in debt because they took this huge amount to your Gobela?
Yes, that's the reason because she would every time there was something needed, they had to like bring it. I would call them, okay, this is what is needed. This is what, I would call them and they would bring it immediately. Because Lena, she was putting pressure on us. Tell your parents that I want this. Tell them I want chelete for this. Tell them I want this and that.
Sure. So, when you went there, did all the stuff that you were going through stop? Like, the voices, the hearing of the drums, all that?
They stopped. I even with dreams, I was not dreaming anymore. It was like I just went there for a vacation because we would wake up in the morning. She would ask us, "What did you dream about?" Like that, and we would say nothing, and she would be like, "Nah, I dreamt of your grandmother. She was saying this and this and this." Eh, and those are some of the things that I would question. That why are you the one who's dreaming of our ancestors? Why are they
Not
really
coming to
to
us.
us, but you? And she's like, no, it's because maybe halafiwa ditoro. Like
You're not giving dreams.
you're not given dreams. Like you are not dreamers. But before I went there, I used to dream a lot. I used to dream a lot. But when I got there, I would not dream. The only thing I would dream is when I'm having sex, you know. So I would not dream. And she will be telling me, oh no, I dreamt of your grandmother. She said this and this and this. This is what you must buy. This is what you must do. This is what you must eat. We never dreamt of those things on our own. She would dream on our behalf.
So you did mention that you used to have these dreams where you were even having sex with her husband. Whenever you would see her husband, how was you guys' interaction, including her son?
Because he wasn't staying with us, so I wouldn't see
Him
him
often.
often. And even when he was around, I wouldn't like sit in the same space with him. Yeah.
So you came back 2022, and how has life been since then?
Life has been difficult, I don't want to lie. It has been difficult. Things in J, they're not working out for me. Nothing is working out for me.
Are you a traditional healer?
I wouldn't say that I'm a traditional healer. Yeah,
Are you practicing?
I am not practicing.
And the reason for that, is it by choice?
Yes, by choice.
But the dreams and everything stopped.
It stopped.
So it's almost like you went there to kill it, Mus.
It's almost that, yeah. Like, I feel like part of me died at that place. A part of me died at that place. It died.
You know, I'm just so confused, Rio. Govela, it means she self doesn't have a Govela because she never twasad.
She doesn't.
So with the things that she taught you, what did she teach you? What can you say, okay, I know because of her?
I don't know.
Can you
Nothing.
read bones?
When I was there, I could read bones, but immediately when you leave that place, everything goes blank. So I destroyed everything that I came back with from that place. So I am not practicing. I wouldn't say I am a traditional healer. No.
And how has your mom's reaction been towards all this? I mean, your parents, they went into debt, you know, to try help you with the calling that you have, and this is how you came back. How do they feel about that?
I don't know because my parents we don't really talk, but I can see that they are hurt, and seeing me in this situation, it kills them because them agreeing they were trying to help me. They had good intentions, not knowing that that place will destroy me. They didn't know that. And a funny part is that after I came back for like few months, the friend got my mom a job.
Mm-hmm.
They were now working together. And as time went on, she started changing on my mom.
Hmm.
She would swear at my mom. She would say things to her. And she would come back from work. Umubona lo wena gore she's not okay. And when you ask, she will be like, you don't know what I go through every day at work. Some of the things she would say, I'm not going to tell you what she's been saying, but it's a lot going on. I'm there because
I have no choice.
I have no choice. I have to put food on the table, but it's not a nice place to be or a nice working environment.
With your experience, what do you wish you could have done differently?
I should have left the time I wanted to leave. I should have left that place.
And did you ever hear about what happened to the other Twasa and that old man who left?
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
I mean, I'm so sorry, hey.
It's okay.
And let's talk about relationships. Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
Is it by choice?
I don't know. They just don't last.
Is it?
Yeah. They don't last.
Do you believe or this woman maybe might have put a curse on you?
I believe so. Remember, I used to dream of myself having sex with men I didn't know. And she would say, no man will ever marry you. Meaning that she might have given me a spiritual husband, who knows.
But now you don't have those dreams anymore.
I do have the dreams. I still do have them, but they are not
As frequent
as they used to be when I was there.
And is it still the same people that you were dreaming of when you were there?
No, it's like different people now.
Yeah, I think prayer.
I do pray, and I often say that woman, she's not God.
Of course.
Yeah, she's not God. Her saying all those things and putting curse on me, yeah, she's not God.
You know, I'm someone who I truly do believe in the power of the tongue. And sometimes it makes you look disobedient, but there are certain things that I personally just will never agree, you know. I remember like even like with my father, you know, I mean my father is like the highest authority that you would have, and he would say things like, you would die poor, like, you know, you would die suffering. And I remember I would always say, in Jesus' name I reject. Like, in Jesus' name I reject. And I think it's so important to not accept curses from people no matter who they are.
Yes.
Do not let anyone speak death upon your life. Do not let anyone speak horror upon your life, because those are the words that, you know, the universe is listening. I just truly believe in that, because I feel like even if she's your gobel, she has no right to say things like that. Like, that's prophesying doom upon your life. As a spiritual guider and a spiritual leader, she shouldn't be saying things like that. She should only be speaking positivity towards you, you know. And so I think, because I mean, I'm sure you didn't mention everything, but you should sit down and remember all the words that she used to tell you. And when you pray, reverse those same words. Like, you go through, if she used to say you will never get married, you should say, in Jesus' name, I will get married. If she says you will amount to nothing, in Jesus' name, I will amount to every single thing. You understand? Like, that's how I personally feel you should pray. But I'm just saying this to say that there are people who abuse their power. Be it it's your parent, be it it's a spiritual leader, be it it's your school teacher, it's your whoever. Don't allow, it's your spouse. Don't allow anybody speak death upon you, because that's speaking death to you. How are you supposed to live like, oh, you're never supposed to get married? Nothing is supposed to go well
Work
for you.
out for
You're
me.
not supposed to work. Like, God forbid, you understand? Like, that's killing you alive. So I'm just saying that those are stuff that you should always reject, you know? And I'm so sorry that you really honestly have had to go through all this. Um, I I honestly just don't even know what advice I would give, or like, okay, where can you go for
For
help?
help. And
You know? But I think what she definitely might be using like black magic. Like, that's personally just me, because if she's not using herbs, what is she using there? Because Amatambulawo, they need something as well. So what is she using there? So and I think what the saddest part is that you spend all this money going there. You're supposed to be a traditional healer, which means you are supposed to have knowledge on how to cleanse yourself.
but I can't cleanse myself using only the wash. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, she is using some kind of dark magic.
Do you think maybe that old man?
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense that she was using that old man.
What if that old man is not even alive?
Could be. Could be that he's a zombie. How come that in every group of initiates, there's always that one initiate who complains about dreaming of having sex with this man. They complain about this man. And yet Escobela, she did nothing.
And as a Govela, she can't even spiritually protect.
Yes. Because as Escobela, your Twasas, they need to be your first priority. You need to protect them at all costs.
So did you ever tell your mom that you would have dreams having sex with that old man?
No, I couldn't tell my mom. I couldn't tell my mom. And every time my mom came, I had to pretend as if I am happy. I love being there. And she would often tell her that, no, she's okay. She's doing well. You can see Luena. She's okay. So I couldn't tell my mom some of the things that were happening there.
And then when you came out, did you tell her?
No.
So if she's watching this video, she will learn this for the first time.
For the first time, yes.
Why do you think that is? Is it because you've just been trying to protect her?
I have been trying to protect her. I think my mom has been through a lot because of me. Yeah, she struggled a lot because of she went above and beyond for me. And her taking me to that place, she wanted me to be okay.
Yeah.
She was trying to help me. Not
She
knowing
did it
that
with love.
yes. Not knowing that that place will completely destroy me.
What advice would you give? Let's say there's a 17-year-old that is watching you right now and she's having the same issues that you were having. Dreams, people talking, and feeling like, she's not alone.
I would tell them that if they're experiencing the same thing, it's likely that they are called. They have a calling. I would advise them to listen to your guides. Listen to the inner person. Don't listen to anyone. Don't listen to the outside noise telling you, "Hey, if you don't go now, you're gonna go blind. If you don't go now, don't rush into anything as yet. Learn how your guides operate. Learn to communicate with them." Yeah.
And do you wish maybe your parents had also done more research on who your Govela was going to be, other than just trust this friend?
Yeah. Because I believe that she knew what was happening.
So probably maybe she also got some money and on the side of bringing a patient, a client.
Yeah. Because with everything that's happening now, it's clear that she never really loved my mom. She hates her.
So she would never want well for you.
Obviously.
Yeah.
If I hate you, I wouldn't want well for your kids.
Yeah, child, yeah. That's
Yes.
true.
So it could be that she knew all along. She knew all along.
There's nothing as dangerous as an enemy that comes as a friend.
As a friend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult. I that one I know. It's quite difficult. Ooh.
Because my mom trusted this person with everything. She was too involved, even on their marriage. Like she was always there. She was involved. Like my parents trusted this woman
So much.
so much.
I hope she had not done anything to them for them to also just be listening. Because with your mom, okay, fine, I understand influence, but even your dad, it's a bit strange.
It is. It was like they were brainwashed. Because everything that woman told them and the Gobela told them,
It was
they
the
would
Bible.
do. They would do it. Even if I tried to say on the side, I heard her saying this and this, please don't do it. They were like, no, we know that you're stubborn. We're not, no, we're going to do it. We want you to be okay.
What advice or before we leave, do you have any other thing you would like to just add on? That's it. And what I don't even know. I don't even know. What advice would you give someone that is going into an initiation school now and they are feeling, no, you need to leave here now?
If it feels like you should leave, leave. Don't stay. Listen to your intuition. It never lies.
Do you ever plan on practicing as time goes?
No.
Don't. Are you glad though that the dreams and everything stopped? So now, do you get to live a normal life?
I don't live a normal life because even if the dreams had stopped, I still don't sleep at night.
Even now?
Even now.
And when you're not sleeping, what's happening?
Nothing is happening. I would just hear things outside. I can't sleep. And sometimes I would feel the presence. It's like there's something present, but I can't see it. Even now, I wouldn't say all those things, they had stopped completely. They have not.
Do you sometimes still hear voices?
No,
Not the voice.
Not with the voices. But presence, I always feel presence as if there's someone in the room with me and I can't sleep at night.
Your mom's friend, did she twasa at that woman?
Yes.
Twasa there.
She twasted there. But she was not staying at that place.
She was a twasa that was way outside?
Yes.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I've never heard. I guess it's the new age
Twasering, yeah.
I've never
Twasering.
actually heard of that.
She was not staying at that place. She would just go maybe on weekends. Yeah, she was not staying there.
You didn't mention, so this woman was vendor.
Yeah, Gorilla. She's
And they would threaten you to me, I bet she's vendor. So it's like what
vendor.
our vendor. Uruna vele were witches and our ancestors they witch strong.
And she would say, "Na, kieta once, kibolaya once." Nah. She would say those things.
Can I tell you something, right? And I know that maybe this might probably, because usually when I have interviews and I sit down with people, I try to say, okay, whatever we say, let's try cover also like if it's someone out there that is also going through something. I personally feel like when it comes to strength, our mind is stronger than we can even
imagine.
think. We can even imagine. If your mind now convinces you that nothing of yours will go well, nothing will. Like, that's your mind. Like, I don't know, but our mind, guys, is something that is very, very strong, you know. And being a vendor myself, you know, I come from a village called Gaba, but the full is Gaba 49 Mishongani, which means Gaba 49 declaring. And they call it declaring because it was like the capital of witchcraft in those villages. Like a lot used to have, I mean, back then, you understand, not now. Let me tell you something. A witch will never tell you. A real witch will never
Tell you.
tell you. I'm telling you now. If anyone threatens you and says, I will witch you, go home and sleep. Relax. Like, don't even go and stress. You see one that you should be like, is one that will say, okay. Those are the ones that you should be like, okay, what? Okay. What do you...
What do you mean?
No, I'm telling you, there is not a single person that will tell you, I'm gonna witch you. When I will deal with you, I will finish you. Now I look at you and I'm like, oh, okay, go home, go and do your best. Let's see. A witch will never ever say. I don't know if it's like a code or it's a whatever. They will not. And I'm someone that has experienced a lot of stuff, like especially growing up and stuff. Witches are in church. Majority, they're not
true.
Do you understand? So the fact that like she would even try to use that, oh, I'm vendor. First of all, she never twasad. You understand? Which means yes, I would suspect that maybe she's using like dark magic and she has stuff that she's using. But anyone that has to tell you her power does not reach, there's a reason why I need to instill fear in you. It's like a person that wants to kill themselves. They will never say, guys, I want to kill myself today. I'm going to be killing myself at 12 o'clock today. No, that's not someone that is ready to die. They want to at 12 o'clock, someone close should come and you know, save you. Guys, I got saved. A person that wants to do it, you will just hear at 12:30, or they took their life at 12 o'clock. They will not, same as witchcraft. So I'm just simply also saying that don't bound yourself too much on what somebody says. Say us, guys, I never do us. Even dogs. A dog that barks
is the humblest dog.
Meet one that is just looking at you. That's when you should know. You understand? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not like any spiritual whatever, right? But I have a very strong energy, and I'm able to read of like I feel people's energy. You understand? And even when I saw you, even when you said, okay, you are someone that I feel like you're in your shell, but I didn't sense anything evil. And I'm very good at reading people's energy. I think she may try, you know, because people will try. I don't think she succeeded. I think also the other thing is you should also, like, you know, as much as you're praying, pray against, because even me, like, I pray against like the words that people try use against me, but also start believing more in yourself.
Yes.
Start believing more in yourself. Get out of the shell a little bit more, because maybe you will come and you're like, you know, I want this, I'm here to interview. And then I'll look at you and I'll look at another person that is more bubbly. You understand? And I'll be like, hey, I think maybe my spirits, I mean, the level of me, papa, I will jam with this one better than this one.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I do feel like you are a lot in your shell. And I think maybe that can be one of those reasons that maybe you may find that, okay, maybe it's a bit difficult to get a job. And when it comes to relationship, mjolo. I won't even lie, you know. But I don't want you to live and feel bounded as if that woman, there's something that she has a hold on you. Refuse it. Refuse it and cancel it and work on your presence more. I would just advise, you know, you're a very beautiful woman. And I truly do believe that any man would be blessed to have you as a wife. But I feel like you do need to just put yourself out there and don't write yourself off. You know, don't write yourself off. So that's basically what I would just like to say. Continue praying, but I don't believe that she really now won't lie. Maybe that's like if you're forgot. No, you can't come to me and say, I'm gonna witch you. Go.
Go do it.
Let's see. A witch will never tell you. A witch will never ever tell you. But now before we leave, I'm also interested to know how you guys knew that she would tell the other Twasa or you want to witch her and tell you or you want to witch you. You guys knew because you guys spoke together.
Even though she tried separating us, but we were pretty close. So we would talk.
Yeah, and
we
then
would
share.
comfort each other. We would cry together. So she will tell me what she said, and Lina would tell her, "Oh, this is what she said to me." And yeah.
And you know, can I show you? Because this is the point that I wanted to show you to bring you there. Do you know that there is siklari, or rather, you can use, I guess, maybe evil powers or spirits or whatever to separate people. You know, iskit.
Yes, I know.
She could have easily just done iskit so that you guys look at each other as animals.
But she couldn't.
But she couldn't because I don't believe this woman has any powers. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's Owamie that will come and try have you hate that person and that person by talking because I don't use Clary, I don't use all those stuff. But as a sangoma, if I want you guys to be separated, what stops me from just doing it the chemical way? If I'm that strong. Do you understand? If her powers are failing there, that's when you should see Rawa. There is absolutely nothing there. Like, don't put it into your mind. Like, okay, continue praying, but I just don't think that she's as powerful as how she would make. An empty tin makes a lot of noise. A full one is the one that, you know, if you want to know it does, is there anything? It makes noise, it's empty.
It's empty.
You understand? So I think maybe those are some of the stuff you should start just recognizing. She couldn't even see you're not pregnant. So what powers does she have?
I think she said that because she wanted to extort more money from my parents, because she knew that if she says this, they would do anything for me.
Do you know how I believe Uri? She did see you as pregnant and she thought you were pregnant. She didn't have a problem with you guys going to the clinic. If it was only an extortion thing, she would have refused for you guys to go to the clinic because she would know that that test is going to be negative because she knows that she's lying. Think about it.
Yeah.
She would have actually said, no, you don't go to any clinic. This is where I am. Himugobela, you are pregnant and that is it. But the reason why she agreed for you to go to the clinic is because she was like, you are pregnant. She truly believed you were pregnant because she saw Uri, you're pregnant. So if her bones can lie, what about her? Do you see?
She lied and her bones lied too.
That's what I'm saying. You understand? So I just, Jay, I don't know who you are out there, but no offense. No offense, but no shame. I just don't see it, you know. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. And I honestly, this is the 29th of September, ne?
Yes.
2025. I'm going to save your numbers because the September of next year, I want you back. And I want you to just give us a different testimony, you know. I honestly do. Like from here on, start looking at yourself differently and build yourself.
Yes.
You understand? And trust and believe you will see what happens. Like that one is a promise, you know. But anyway, ninjas, thank you guys so much for joining us on today's episode. And I think the other thing again here that is a big lesson. I'm someone that, you know, I have friends that are traditional healers, you know, and I've had shows. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes,
so I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot just because my friends were ready to share information that a lot of people actually saw. But it's very, very important that if you do believe you have got a calling, to also like go to a gobela that your ancestors show you. If you have a true calling, your ancestors are supposed to show you who you are supposed to go to. You understand? Like truly, that's what I believe. Because if you are now going to go to a gobela, because sometimes you have a calling, but they jam it. Do you understand? Sometimes you have a calling, but your calling has not reached to a point where your own ancestors are showing you, or this is who you should go to.
to.
And sometimes the evil people, they see that and they see the start that you have and they try to take
steal.
it. You understand? So you should actually be very, very careful when it comes to that. But anyway, from Owamie Ninja, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.